We're going to show you how to add an account creator and or reader in Beanstack in the administrative view. So there's an administrative view here. Here's all your options here. It may be slightly different depending on your admin level. We're going to focus on people for now, and we're going to add an account creator and reader. Okay, so you can see here there are the fields here. Only the ones, the starred ones with the asterisk, are the ones that have to be filled out. And then you can see here that there's the option for a family or individual account or a group account. On the user end, we have for now disabled the group account. So the users will not see that option. This would be for like a daycare or something like that, school, but it shows up as one reader, even for 30 students or something like that. So that is an option that we could add at some point, and as on the admin side, you could add that in. But we are not using that function right now and encouraging people to create individual accounts so that there aren't like duplicate accounts and things like that. And so even so that for the family account, it doesn't necessarily have to be a air quote family, but if it is a group primary, the primary caregiver of a child, then they could create an account for them. Again, we just want to try to avoid duplicate accounts, but you could, if that does happen, you could try to figure it out and delete any duplicate accounts or talk to the creators and solve the issue. So we're going to go ahead and create. We're going to do this very generic for now. We're going to do adult so this is going to be our account creator, adult Vermonter. We're going to do a Vermonter. That's going to be the username. The users or admin, you could create anything for a username. We encourage you to come up with standard naming convention for the username. The first letter of the first name, last name is something that you could use. You don't necessarily have to. It makes it obviously easier to search for those accounts if they are named in the same way. So that's something to think about. But also, if they are not, and you are able to go into the back end and change the user name as well, as long as the user is aware of that. So we're going to go ahead and just library is mandatory. So here we have the whole drop down of all the libraries in Vermont. We're going to let it be Abbott Memorial right now. I promise any dummy accounts that are created, and there will be some, I can go in and delete them later. And we're going to create a patron account for now, but you can see here that you can also create an admin account. Again, this might look different for you, but if you have the branch administrator, which is what the library level has, then you would be able to create anything underneath this. So if you had a volunteer or something, then the access is different, and we will get into that at another time. You could also, this is where you also create admin accounts, and any account is also a reader account, essentially, and you'll see that in here. So it's a little confusing, but you'll get it, where even an admin account is also a reader account. In this case, we're going to say that this person is registering as a reader, but you would not have to, as the account creator, they would not have to. But there is an adult summer reading challenge, so we're going to go ahead and click yes. And then you're going to see some other information that has to be added. Age is mandatory for 18 and over, just 18 plus is what we have set for that. So you can do that. And if you're not These are all the available challenges, and we'll get into that in a minute. And then we're going to go ahead and say yes. We're going to add some additional accounts. And we're adding them based on the different challenges that we have for summer reading right now. There's the beginning reader. I'm going to do age 3. Select grade level is optional here. But it, again, is another field that would help you be able to gather data on users. So it could be a helpful tool. And then we're going to add our reader. And then we're going to add another reader. We're going to add child. I know this is very generic, but just so that we can see the different challenges, that should help us do that. Child barometer, so we're going to do, this is for the 6 to 12 challenge, we're going to do 8. And we're going to, we're just going to leave grade level, we're not going to fill it in here, so you can see the difference there. And then we're going to go ahead and add our reader. And we're going to add one more. So there is a challenge. So we are going to add it to this family account, but a teen could also create their own account. So I want you to note that, especially if they're reading things that they wouldn't necessarily want, might feel weird about having a family member or something have access to their account. In that case, they could absolutely create their own. But for this purpose, we're going to create it within the family account, so you can see all the different accounts in this one. Age, we're going to go 15. And we're going to add our reader. So now we have the account creator up here, the adult barometer, and then we have the 3 readers here. And then you need to make sure to click create account. And then we should see a pop-up on the bottom that we have created a family account. User was created successfully. And you'll see that now it sort of it resets the account creator page here. So that account has been created. And now we can go back in and search for that reader. And we're going to do that in a separate video. So that is how to add an account creator and reader from the admin view.